Welcome back. iVillage.com has launched a global initiative connecting women around the world to affect change. It's called iVillage Cares, and you have a chance to participate. Tomorrow, iVillage.com is interviewing Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice with questions you submit. Go to iVillagelive.com and click on Secretary Rice's tout to get involved. Namwa?
Thanks, Molly. Well, Destiny's Child became the top-selling girl group that spawned some of music's top talent. Kelly Rowland jumped right into her own solo career and is releasing her second solo CD called Ms. Kelly. She joins us by satellite. Hi, Kelly.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Kelly, we love this title, Ms. Kelly. It's grown up, yet kind of playful at the same time.
Yes.
What does that say about where you are today as a woman and as an artist?
You know what? I'm really excited about where I am as a woman in my life right now. I feel like I've definitely come into my own. I'm comfortable in my own skin. And I've also developed a little bit of sass that I didn't know about. And, of course, I got the title Miss Kelly. And I think it's appropriate for the album.
Do I take it then that perhaps you enjoy being the boss? This is your second solo album. You spent so many years in an international supergroup and now you're out alone. Is it good to call the shots?
You know what? All three of us call the shots together, but I have to say it's a little bit more difficult to call the shots by yourself, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that we all must grow and change must happen, so I'm embracing it instead of, pushing it away.
Do you miss touring with Destiny's Child at all?
I do. I miss my girls. I miss Beyonce and Michelle, but I just spent time with Beyonce last week in Cannes, France at the festival, and I just talked to Michelle last night on the phone. We're all still very close and love and support each other to the fullest.
That's wonderful because, you've all had incredible success individually. You with your first CD, of course, you sold over 2 million units and you won a Grammy. Is there any friendly competition between, say, you and Beyonce for solo success?
No, you know what? I think the rest of the world makes it a competition. And I think that as in any friendship, it's important to know that, this industry or whatever you could be doing in your lifetime, I know for us, the entertainment industry can come and go, but sisterhood and friendship lasts forever.
That's beautiful. It's interesting listening to Ms. Kelly because it's sort of reminiscent a little of Destiny's Child. Like you feel like, I'm familiar with this, but it's different all the same. Do you try to sort of carefully differentiate yourself?
Of course you do, but at the same time, Destiny's Child is in my blood. It's basically all I know, and even when I don't want it to ooze out, it somehow does, and it finds its way to the sound. So that's not necessarily a bad thing because Destiny's Child has sold so many records, and I'm just so grateful to have had that experience, and now to bring it into my project is such a blessing.
Well, we're going to get to actually see both yourself and Beyonce at the Essence Music Festival coming right up in July. That's a lovely idea because it's in New Orleans and it celebrates African American heritage. Is that important to you?
Definitely. I know they've titled it Party with a Purpose this year. And I feel like, with everything that happened with the Katrina tragedy, it's going to take so many people to come out there and support the city of New Orleans and build it back up. I feel like New Orleans has offered the world so much with culture and cuisine, of course, that we can never forget. And it's time for us to give back.
That's wonderful. That is a big responsibility of an artist, definitely. Now, you've collaborated with some interesting people of late. We've had Eve and also Snoop Dogg. I got to ask you, what's it like collaborating with Snoop Dogg?
You know what? I didn't get a chance to go with him into the studio, but he is amazing. I was just really shocked by how not shocked so much, but he's so professional. And he got right back to me right after I sent him the song. We titled the song Ghetto. And it came out really amazing. Yeah, so it came out really nice.
He seems like such a bad boy. Is he?
I don't know. I've only met him in passing, but we actually spoke on the phone, of course, before we collaborated.
Now, we're looking at you today. You look beautiful. You've got these wonderful chandelier earrings on and this funky looking, I guess, is that kind of a wrap dress, shirt dress that you have there?
It's just a shirt, yeah.
Very, very pretty. Tell us about your personal style and how you kind of stake your claim as an individual to this particular look.
I know my personal style is very cool, casual chic.
Is it the same as what we see on, you know, when you're with Destiny's Child? A lot of hair, a lot of glam.
That's on stage. That's on stage. That's just on stage. I think it's important to definitely up it a little bit for stage. You know, for my personal time, I'm a very jeans and t-shirt, maybe a nice dress shirt kind of girl. And on stage, you know, you got to pump it up to like a 50, 100. You got to make sure the hair is big, the makeup is super glamorous. So, but in my downtime, I know me personally, I don't really like to wear makeup. I love to just let the skin just kind of, you know, do its own thing. I don't like to wear makeup.
Well, it's clearly working for you. Your skin's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
What about in life too? Because sometimes people who do spend every minute in the spotlight before millions of people, sometimes in their personal life like to kind of step away and be a little bit more quiet and private. What do you like?
I think it's important to have somewhat of a private life just because the rest of the world is looking at your every move. So it's important to definitely preserve something that's just for you because everybody has everything else.
Now, somebody who's as beautiful and clearly giving as yourself, it seems a shame to not share that with somebody in life. Any romance that you'd like to tell us about?
No romance as of yet, and I feel like I've shared my personal romance with everyone in the past that I would keep it to a minimum now.
So even if there was, you wouldn't tell us?
Yeah. Basically. But you know what? For all your viewers out there that want to join myself as well as Lionel Richie, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, the OJs, if you want to come out to the Essence Music Festival, I advise you to log on to skinvoice.com and you and 3 friends can win a trip. A free trip, all expenses paid, to the Essence Music Festival this year.
That's a fantastic prize. Kelly, thank you for joining us today, and I wish you the best of luck with your new CD.
Thank you so much. July 3rd.
See you later. That's it, Molly, July 3rd. New CD's gonna drop.
She's totally cool. I love that whole cool, casual chic.
She's cool, but she's friendly and warm at the same time. Not really too cool for school. She seems like a real, not like the kind of girl you'd love to be best friends with.
Absolutely. She was great. Great interview, too. All right, Kelly Rowland doesn't seem to have as much time that she would like to spare these days, but we do. Coming up, the best way to spend time shopping for dads and grads on Father's Day. It's only seconds away. You're watching iVillage Live.